Hello, Mr. Secretary. Mr. Treasury Secretary, I'm from the First National Bank of the United States, and I'm here for the bailout money.
Hello, Mr. President of the First National Bank of America. Please, 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 we have $1 trillion to give to your banks. Please, we need you to take the money. We know that things have happened where, you know, we put caps on your pay and all these things, but we'll get around it some way because really I'm one of you. I think like you do. And we'll get around these pay caps some way. And we'll get around all these other things that
well, Mr. Secretary, I have to tell you that we have certain standards at our bank. We don't just accept money from anybody. We have certain conditions. Sure, we accept money from drug dealers and swindlers like Madoff, but when it comes to the government, we have some strict conditions.
Please tell me these conditions, sir.
First of all, there has to be no interference in our extravagant bonuses. Just because we're taking billions from you doesn't mean we're going to have our bonuses lessened.
I agree with you. I don't know what Congress is going to say, but I agree with you wholeheartedly because I'm from Wall Street too, and that means big, big bonuses like the sky.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. And second of all, we would like no written records kept of this money that you're giving us in any way whatsoever. Written records have a way of coming back to haunt you, so we want no records of this whatsoever, please.
With all the money we're giving you, you'll have plenty of money to buy the best shredders that the earth can provide, sir.
And thirdly, there must be no requirement that we actually lend this money to common people. After all, if people could afford to pay us back, they wouldn't need the money in the first place. So no requirements that we actually lend any of these billions that you're giving us.
I'm a proponent of George Bush. I do not even know what the term common man means. To me, I exist only for the wealthy, only for the rich. If your net worth is not 10 million or more, we do not want to know your name. We do not want to know you. We only want to tax the little people. That's the only reason why we want to know them.
Well, you sound like a man after my own heart. If you'll excuse the expression.
Like I say, I've grown up on Wall Street for many years. I know how Wall Street thinks. I know that Wall Street thinks of the big bonuses and the 25,000, 50,000 square foot houses that we all need to live in, and the nice cars and the nice suits we need to drive in. These are the things that stay in my mind that will make me happy for the rest of my life. And I hope that this $1 trillion that I'm giving you will help you in your daily needs.
Okay, Mr. Secretary, I'll have our team of lawyers come over and go over the contracts to make sure that we're stealing the taxpayer blind before we sign on any dotted line.
So please, 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 please take the money. Please take the money.
Not so fast, Mr. Secretary. As I said, we have standards. We don't just take anybody's money so quickly.
You've got to take this money. I'm not going to be Treasury Secretary for the rest of my life. I'm going to need a job in Wall Street again one of these days, and hopefully this will help me. Okay,
I hear you. I hear your plea, and I accept.
And one last thing, up with the rich.
Charity for the rich.
Charity for the rich. Even if the rich goof up, only the rich need to be bailed out.
Okay, we have a deal, Mr. Secretary. Thank you very much.
The trucks will begin arriving with the money tomorrow. It will not be counted. Don't worry about any paper trails.
And please have them come to the back door, sir.
We will have them come to the back door, but we will disable the security cameras. And if you see Mr. Bush around anywhere, thank him too, because he is the one I aspire to be.
We love the new administration.
We love the new administration. We'll help you in every way that we can to keep you solvent. Whoever else is, even with these tough bankruptcy laws that we have.
Thank you for being so understanding and understanding that the rich need charity as well as the poor.
The rich need charity so that the effect can trickle way down.
Oh yes.
To the poor.
Yes, the trickle-down theory.
Yes.
What a great theory.
It's a great theory, and it was thought by us, the rich.
We worship the trickle-down theory.
We worship the trickle-down theory. As a matter of fact, I've heard that a church is going to be started called the Church of the Trickle-Down Theory, and I'm going to be sitting right in the front row.
Long live the trickle-down theory.
Long live the trickle-down theory. And please, please take all this money. We have $1 trillion here waiting for you. So please, get in on it. Get in on this boom that you're going to have to strengthen your balance sheet. But again, you know, I wouldn't lend it out to too many people, you know.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
You don't have to lose any sleep over that. We won't lend a dime.
That makes me feel good, because I wouldn't want to lose any money lending it to those poor and those middle-class people that are diminishing throughout this country.
Oh, you're such a joker, lending out this money to normal people.
You know, that's what we tell the newspapers and the television stations and that. But we know better, don't we? Because we're from Wall Street.
Oh, you're a great joker, lending out the tax money.
I know. It sounds like Abraham Lincoln, doesn't it? Yes, we're really going to help them.